I've got to take them somewhere, anywhere, just to give me some peace. Even Stella. So it's down to the river. It's nearly 11 o'clock. It's getting quite warm, so we're going to just trek round the ruins, have a look round. I know it's boggy round there, but we'll have some fun. But won't push any distance or anything like that. It's just to keep them quiet. Hopefully it tires them out a little bit. Leave the grass. Go on in. Down there. Go on. Oh, even Stella's off. She knows what's down there. She's not stupid. She's been here before, several times. Dogs. No sign of anyone. I honestly thought Peter would turn up in the morning. It's a Friday morning. I know a lot of people working, but I mean, I think the people that are retired, I don't know, you know, take early week off, you know what I mean? Maybe got time in lieu, you know. I would have thought with the weather as it is, it would have been rammed, but not at the moment. Maybe Saturday will, or this evening. People arriving late. Ain't been down it. I mean, all this used to be. I mean, I don't know if it's the time of year or what, but the ferns were never this high. And that area over there used to be quite grassed. As I say, there was a tent over there. That guy, when I saw that guy with a tent, they'd been chopping the wood. There should be some stepping stones over there. Oh, Stella's already been in, I think. Yeah. Well done, Stella. Oh, we can cross here anyway. But can I cross that there? Oh, there's the stepping stones right back there. Good point. At least Stella's getting a wash anyway. Did you get in, Stella? I think that's a yes. I'm worried that it'd be deep on the other side and it could be marshy. Look at her. Can't wait to get in the water. Crazy dog. And it's deep there. Oh, Rogan. She's starting to get a water baby. Yeah, thank you, Rog. Right over there. Since when have you been a water baby? Whoa, it's a bit faster here. I'm worried about this side. Over here. I know the water's okay. It's the marshland there. Oh, she's running for it. It can't be that bad. Right. Put your away so I can don't sink in a hole. I've got my GPS with me. I'm hoping it'll pick some weather up here. But hey, it's hoping, isn't it? This is the stalker's trap. You know, when I'm over in the Bothy and I could see that trap vehicle or whatever. Like miniature tanks. I ain't seen them today, which is a surprise, but you normally see them by now. So maybe they don't do it on Fridays. Just skirting around these ruins, giving us something to do, pretending we're searching. They don't know. It's just play the game. You know what I mean? Keeps them busy. Stella's just coming out for a bath. So we just amble around and walk around these ruins. But going back to these ruins, these were shepherd's huts. That Bothy over there, the one we're stopping in, that was the last shepherd's hut. And what happened, there used to be a community around here of shepherds. You'll probably see other ruins further up there. And all the sons and the men of available age during the First World War fought for the country in France, Belgium, wherever, and sadly didn't return. It devastated communities, and one by one they all kind of crumbled, you know what I mean? It absolutely wrecked communities. And that was the last one. And I don't know what state it was in when it was left, but it was built up to be a bothy by the NBA and with the estate's permission. And it's a good jumping off point because it's quite a trek from Loch to Oban in bad weather. So it's a great place to refuge, and if you read the Bothy book, you'll see so many people did take refuge over the last year during bad weather. But yeah, such a shame, you know. Imagine young men, fathers, whatever, leaving communities like this to fight for the country when they were called. Don't forget, there was a lot of dedication and kind of pride in the country and what they believed they were doing. And as you know, all wars are folly, really. And they left communities like this, left the women, the daughters, sisters, and never returned to die in the mud and create a strewn landscape of France or whatever. Sad, isn't it? You can just imagine standing here now, back in the time, waving them off, sadly for them to never to return. Sad, very tragic. And then one day these will be gone. I see these tubs here. I've never understood what they were for. I thought at one time they were water butts for the deer, but there's a bloody great river down there, isn't there? So I don't know. You can see, look, probably pens, a wall, gap, obviously. You got the river around, another outbuilding there. And as I say, there's ruins over there where I saw the police searching. So, nice little community. I was devastated by the stupidness of war. And me being an ex-military man, you know, I know the feeling. That's where the track there goes up. The other goes that way to Oban. I'm not going to do that today. It goes right up there, and we're not going to do that. I've done that all before in earlier videos. And we've been on that one. Again, don't look high, does it? But really, it's like, it's still not showing really height on the video. But it's high enough. Got some great views. It was a cold day that day when we did that. Stella, look, she's way ahead of us today. I mean, this is the same dog yesterday that wouldn't move an inch from the Bothy. So what I'm doing is working, you know, resting her, letting her recharge. If she'd only do as I told her when I tell her to rest in the tent. But again, she's missing out a lot of fun, isn't she? These are all memories, you know. When she is gone, I'm not stupid. She ain't going to last forever. I'm not a fool. But these are extra memories. She wasn't supposed to be with us this time. So, you can still see stone here. That's obviously a foundation or something. Oops. So uneven, and you've got to watch out for holes near the rocks. Stella, get up. You're picking ticks up. You're such a fool. I've got to give them something to do, otherwise they'll never tar it. No, you're not going in that. It's too dangerous. I mean, too hard on your joints. No, she's already been in it. Run off and left me, but look at this, what a great pitching area. You could get quite a few tents in here. The only problem with things like this and looking at the droppings of deer is this is where the deer probably lie when there's no one around. And Where the deer lie, there'll be ticks. Lots of ticks. I learned that a long time ago. You'd see these lovely green areas and you go, that's perfect for pitch, you know. You wake up in the morning and you see them crawling over your sleeping bag. Ticks, that is, not deer. So look at these ruins over here. Stella, you're looking quite full of life. It's not the same dog. No, tomorrow she'll be limping again. It's just careful management, isn't it? So I'll bog it down. Yeah. See, you can see sometimes you'll be walking on something and it will be terrible. You won't realise until you're on it. Oh, beautiful morning. Sometimes it's nice just to go for a little stroll, isn't it? And not have any targets or anything. Oh, see, like here. You've got to be careful, it'll take your feet. Like suction. One minute you're there, next minute you're gone. Oh, another trap vehicle, 2 lines. So someone's been up this way as well. Long time ago, that. I got so much video to upload, I go, oh my God. As I say, again, for anyone that comes across these videos, please subscribe. I know you get everyone requesting, oh dear, look at this. See, I've only got to go over there, but it could take me. I know you get everyone saying, subscribe, like, click the bell. I'm not doing it for that. I'm not doing it for them reasons. I'm not trying to monetize it for myself. I want to monetize, if I get 4,000 followers and you just let the video roll in the background, you can be doing your dinner, you know, cooking, I don't care what you're doing, washing, having a bath, go for it, go shopping, just leave the video running in the background. What happens is, if I can monetize this channel, I can get funds in and every penny will go to mountain rescue. It'd be a good way of bringing some positivity into all this, sadly, missing person cases and some that end so tragically. So, as I say, I'm very transparent. I will not take 1 penny. I'm not after money. I mean, I've said before, we all like money, but not this kind of money. I see people doing the same similar things and trying to feather their pockets, and I don't like it. It doesn't feel right, it doesn't smell right. I don't want a penny. I enjoy what I'm doing. I'm out with my dogs doing what I enjoy. So please subscribe. It costs you nothing to subscribe. You don't even have to like me. You know what I mean? You can hate every minute of my channels, but it will be helping. It's your way of helping mountain rescue. You know, normally they're asking for your money to donate, not just them, but all organisations, you know what I mean? Here, you don't have to spend a penny. Not a penny's coming out of your pocket, just subscribe. It's a good way of using YouTube for the right reasons and social media for the right reasons. So please subscribe. As I say, I'll be very transparent. I'll show you the funds that's been made, and I'll show you how much has been donated. And there's not going to be admin fees or expenses for equipment or anything like that. It's just going to be straightforward. Oops, drop fall. Straightforward funds going to mountain rescue, and it will go to whichever's nearest. More ruins. God, that was big, wasn't it? I don't know if it's a pen. Pens again there. So where's the house? Well, I don't know. Might have held cattle, might, because the walls are quite high, aren't they? Oh, it's boggy in here. Yeah. Oh, that could have been a house, couldn't it, over there? Or they could have been just separate pens. Be careful. I can end up sinking up to my knees. That looks like a doorway, doesn't it? It's actually got a base stones. Yeah, I would say this looks more like a doorway, unless that's the roof that's fell down. Oh look, I wonder what that was for. That's an entrance to and from. Is it letting animals out? I mean, it's a bit small, so it could have been sheep. You're the experts, let me know. There's another pen over there. So a doorway here. Can't believe that it would be a big house because it's just too big. There's the other pen. I guess these are animal pens because the walls are high. You know what sheep are like, they can jump and get over things quite well. And it looks like with an entrance there. And you think all this is hand built, you know what I mean? So rock taken. I mean, if you think of the hard work gone in there. The stones, look how the stones have been like. I mean, they've not been touched all these years. You just think of some guy, I'm guessing, I'm not being sexist, I'm just being honest, at them times it would have been the guys that would have done it, wouldn't they? Let's get down to some more solid ground. So looking at it now, you can just see the ruins. That would have been the house, I'm guessing. And over here would have been the pens. And they probably used to graze them here. I have seen from high up a square, a big square here, where we're standing now. I don't know where my dogs are gone, they run off. There is a big square somewhere around here that you can't make out when you're standing here. But when I was high up there, over there, looking for my drone, I could locate. Look at Stella, she's gone off to a river. What am I going to do with her? Look, can you see her? What am I going to do with her? One minute she's dying, the next minute she's off looking for swims. Road looks black. I think she's been in a swamp, and she's getting into swim mode. I don't know what's happening with her. But these mounds up here, see them green? We've been all up there and beyond, not for searching, but when we were exploring a few years back. And there's some photos on my Instagram account with the dogs on there. I think I posted a video as well on YouTube. I left the Bothy door open. Normally you wouldn't leave the Bothy door open because you'd be worried about deer, but because we're around it, I know no deer, not with the dogs running around. I've lost Stella, she's probably gone and drowned herself. I've got to go and find her. Well, Rebel decided to go through the muddy route through the swamp. And now it's black and probably will stink. So we've got to get in through some fresh water. They've all gone water mad all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. How did Stella get down here? I can't get down there. Oh, they've chosen the marshiest. At least Rebel's now going in water. Again, I'm losing control of my dogs, aren't I? Yeah, I've got to jump. Jump or die. Yeah, you pick. Oh God, they're picking some of the worst areas to take me. I'm following them, believe it or not them following me. Look at it here. Not a chance, friend. Let's have a look at there. Maybe there. Oh dear. Stella, you took me in a real Bad one. Yeah, you need to wash off you lot. And go for that, they're back at the river. Stella, you really took us on a wild goose chase there, didn't you? You can see how the logging went, how low the trees used to be, and they cut them right back. But that was many, many years ago, and I never knew why they kind of cut this great big swathe and then just stopped. I mean, it's a shame they're cutting them, but because there's not many woodlands in Scotland really. When you look at the size of Scotland and the land and how many trees there are. Plantation forest. I don't think, maybe the Galway, it's got a forest in it. Some up Linnadee in that area, got a forest. But yeah, I never understood why they logged it and then just stopped. Because when you look at old photos, you'll see that was all tree. But now it's just stumps. There you see, it's not logging, I think that's storm damage. Weird how people do things and it never makes sense. It's a shame, I wish they'd keep them, they need them. We need them, the planet needs more trees, doesn't it? I'm not a kind of one of these eco warriors or anything, but we definitely do need them. If it ain't a deer killing them. They used to put fences around. I don't know why. The deer were always so clever. They get through the fences or whatever. You too! Don't know what they're doing in the hollow there. Oh, just playing. I was worried they get rebels hunting something. Probably deer again. Oh, he's going the opposite way there I want him to go. This way! Come on! Booze! There's one. Booze! Rebel's playing deaf because he's hunting deer. Get here! Before I cut something off. That normally works. I'm worried what you're licking and eating down there. There's a lot of berries, red berries. I don't know if it's the deer sicked them up, because I can't see any reason berries would be here. They don't look like they've been pooed out as such. They look wholesome. So you worry about what the dogs are putting in the system. They need worming soon anyway. They're still walking in the marsh. In a minute, I'm going to start sinking up. Look, see? And I didn't put my gaiters on. What an idiot, eh? Would have protected the base of my trousers a bit. There's no such thing as, oh, we'll just go over there and have a little amble. You know you're going to get soaked or covered in mush. But it's burning a bit of energy off the dogs anyway. Rebel's hunting his deer like he loves. Never gets one. Ah, here's the stalker's trap. I thought it was back there, but it's here. Whoa, it sunk. Should we try and do the stepping stones if we can make it over there? Oops. Rebel! Join us, please. We're a team. Not a team of one. This way. What are you, Rogue? Stop eating the grass or I will chastise you. Leave it. That's what makes us sick. Drop it. Drop it. Thank you. Go. Leave the grass. Oh dear, dogs. I will kill one of them. Now, is this going to be a good call trying to make the stepping stones? Because to be honest, it's just ferns there. You can't find a way down to the stepping stones. So I think we might go back the way we came. Could be crazier going. That looks nice, doesn't it, there? If I can get that. There again, we went there, didn't we? Yeah, we'll go back the way we came. So I'm talking out loud. So, temperature-wise, what do you reckon? 16, 17, maybe 18. Not as hot as yesterday yet. No sign of humans, which is weird. Oh, I see bug. No sign of deer. I've only seen a couple of deer. I mean, I saw loads of deer on Glencoe and the A82 from Loch Lomond to Glencoe. But that's where they're all living, staying away from the shooters. Because I think it's stalker season as well, isn't it now? Did hear some barking somewhere up the back there last night. I think they're called barks, isn't it? When deer makes that kind of grunt or whatever. But I've not seen any except a couple of dead ones on the stalkers' wagons. Again, they have to be hunted. They used to be all kind of, poor little things, but they're just getting so out of control. They're clever, they're outwitting the humans with their rifles. I think Stella's gone in the deep end. I think. Look at her. Jesus Christ. It must be about 8 feet deep there, I can see. It's deep. She went off the bank there, straight into the water. Crazy, crazy dog. One minute she'll be behind me, next minute, bloop. So I knew she'd gone in. Madness. I was surprised, road going in. She loves the water. As I say, I know she loves it, and it must be good for her joints to be off her feet. But I'm worried about. Oh, Rogue tried to jump the bank and bounce back off. That's how stupid you are, Rogue. But I worry about the cold on her joints. Right, I've got to put you away before I fall in a hole. And today's lunch is, oh dear, Daddy put too much water in. Hopefully it'll soak a bit more. I've got the marker on the outside, but not on the inside, and in there it's dark, so, oh well, I can drink the water, can't I? And still waiting for this to update, which is never going to update, is it? 2 days I've been trying to get weather. That's not good. Dear Garmin, sort your act out. Not as hot as yesterday. To be honest, more pleasant. And the time is what? 13:08, is it? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, it's still creeping out a bit. But there's no wind. I'm trying to find where the wind is. Yeah, I'd say about 20, to be honest, with the breeze. It's not fair, but when it's there, it's just in direct sunlight. Well, had my noodles, watery noodles, and it was all right. I try not to eat something to eat or the dehydrated foods during the day when I'm not doing anything, because there's no need. You're not burning them calories up. And plus, I always have chocolate bars, Mars bars, things like that. Snickers, they used to be called marathons, didn't they, years ago? I'm listening to the deer groaning, calling, whatever you like to call it, up there, up high. No sign of a stalker, and that's where they all are today. It's typical, isn't it? And we've had some really big birds fly around there. I don't think they're eagles, up along the wood line. But I've got my binoculars. They're only small, but they're quite powerful. they're better than the expensive ones I got. I sold the big ones. They were just so heavy. You know, you got to weigh up weight against quality. And when I matched the more expensive binoculars, they were marginally better than these, and these are cheap and old. These are some Vikings, I believe, so probably from the 60s. But they're so lightweight and pocket, you know, you can put them in your pocket. But the expensive ones were like, I don't know, about nearly £4, I think they were. Great glass, really nice, but too much to carry in the pack. But yeah, going back to the birds, I'm trying to find out what they are. I'm not saying they're eagles, no way. But the lovely, I don't know what they are, you know. Some kind of bird in that area, you know what I mean? Hawk, buzzards, I don't know. Osprey maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's around here. I'm not a bird spotter or anything like that. Beautiful birds though. Got a big wingspan, but there's no way as big as an eagle. Not just the small eagles. Don't know, I'm trying to get you to pick up the sound of the deer. No, they've stopped. Typical, isn't it? Camera shy. That's still not updating. Throw it in the river. Probably could hear the deer then. Lovely to listen to. No sign of humans. I don't know where they are. Maybe there's a war on, or the world is ended. But a Friday, temperatures like this, and no one at the Bothy, apart from us, I mean. Signed a... Made a right racket. Signed the Bothy, but I see Glenpean Bothy has its own Instagram page, so I might upload some. I'm going to get the drone out in a bit. I just didn't want to scare the birds away, but they've cleared off. And it's weird that Stalker's been here 2 days, and I don't think they found many deer at all. Seem to be struggling, but now they've not turned up. The deer are all up there, and that's where the trap vehicle's been going out. Unbelievable. Just had the drone out again, getting so much better. Don't know how this is coming off in the flight. It's coming along really, really well, I got to say. It is, you know, it's like anything. Once you get the knack of it, it gets better and better. I'm not going to say I'm pro yet. I've been sorting out the active tracking. I found a zoom. So what I've done, I just spun it around here and kind of done circuits and took it up and back for future searches, you see. And when I found the zoom, it goes, you got normal times, which is 1 times, then you got 2 times, and then you got 4. So if I'd known that for Loch Dochard, so in the future I'm going to be taking that up and using it on Loch Dochard, because I can actually stay at a height and yet zoom right down and get even better, you know what I mean, shots. So I don't need to get so low as I was thinking, because I stood off from the ruins over here. Sorry, you're unfocused in front of me. And I don't know, I'm guessing now about 50 feet away. And I zoomed straight into him, and you could see into it and everything from a height. You know what I mean? Brilliant. So, and I was messing about with the water. Sorry if you see me looking over my shoulder or anything like that. It's just me messing about, making sure the drone's with me. I can hear it, but I don't know if it's following, you know, because it pauses and then kind of follows and pauses. I'm still working out how to get it circling you and all that, but I mean, that'll come along. But it was great fun in the zoom. Yeah, I've now got it into the dials I like, that works with me, because my brain wasn't functioning when it was tired. I was going down when I should have been going up, and so much better. But again, if you don't use it when you can, when you're out here, then when you're doing searches, you're going to be so stressed because you're worried about the drone. The more you use it, the more experience you get, hopefully the better things will be when you're using it. It's like anything, like you go on YouTube, you see loads of people giving you kind of tutorials, but it's just so much to take in. The only good way is actually getting out, and if it crashes here or anything like that, low down, you can go and get it, you know what I mean? So make your mistakes on the lower areas and just practice. And before you know it, it'll be like anything else. It'll come second nature to you. And then when you take it out, as I say, on future searches, you won't be worried so much about the drone, and you'll know what areas you can push. I mean, like, I pushed it up there to get closer to the sides, when really I could have stayed off the sides and used the zoom, and I would have scanned right in, and the camera's brilliant. I've been using video at the moment, but I haven't messed about with photos, but you can take photos and everything. There's so much you can do. So you can alter exposures and everything. That's all things I'm going to look into in the future. But don't forget, you know, I've been doing this, carrying heavy packs, looking after dogs, you know what I mean, after 11-hour drives, you know what I mean. So it's been, and actually being involved in an actual search where you can't mess about because time is of the essence, you know what I mean. You can't sit here messing about with your drone when you should be out there searching, you know what I mean. So I'm using this time now where it's downtime to actually practice, and it's been brilliant. So I'll look back at the footage, I'm really impressed. A lovely clear day like this, it really comes out nice. Really happy. It's a good piece of kit. You have to set a license. I don't know if some people do, don't. You're supposed to. I set the license. I'm trying to keep within the levels, but obviously when you're going through some of these valleys, you know, they're higher than the actual level you're supposed to be flying a drone. So again, it's about common sense, isn't it? You know what I mean? But yeah, brilliant piece of kit, worth carrying in. It's going to be invaluable for searches. It will be able to get to areas that, I mean, from me to that ruins is a matter of seconds, you know what I mean? Now imagine them ruins on the other side of a gorge where me and the dogs can't get across, and I want to search them ruins, but I can't. The only way to go to them ruins is about a 3-mile walk either side. So I can send a drone over, scan all that area with the camera using the 2 and 4 times, having a good look around, make sure I haven't missed anything, and I don't worry, I haven't take risks to try and get over a gorge, you know what I mean? So it's going to be great for like waterfalls up there where I want to see. Again, I've been too eager, I was trying to get in too close, and I was putting my drone at risk. You can easily get up, stay at a decent height, and then use the camera zoom it camera down and then do your 2 and 4 times, and it makes an unbelievable difference. So yeah, good. I mean, it was 30 minutes, but it just flew by. It seemed like 10 minutes, you know what I mean? So again, if the footage looks a bit kind of messy, it's not because I'm, you know, all over the place. It's because I'm playing with the controls and testing and figuring out how to do things and what works and what don't. So, and it'll give you a good, you know, a general idea, just in case you're thinking of getting a drone in the future. They're well worth it. They're a handy piece of kit if you're using them for something that you really want to use them for, you know. If you want them as a toy, then they're probably expensive as a toy. Right, put the drone away. Playtime's over. You're going to be tired tonight. Everyone's going to blame me for being cruel. But it's good memories, isn't it? I'm not going to do much. Go and get it. Cools her off because it's getting hot out there. Did you get it? She normally coughs and goes, you know, she swallows the water and she jumps in. Look. Grab her, get off. No, we're not doing much because you're going to be bad. And then when you get a bad leg, sorry, you might get a bad head as well. You two, can you keep noise down? I mean, the viewers don't want to listen to you making, I don't know what kind of rumpus. I thought they saw something. I hate it when they stare like that because you think they've seen a tracker and I ain't got my lead with me. They wouldn't go at them, but the problem, imagine if they run up to a tracker that's, you know, by himself, had a nice good hike, and all of a sudden 2 big dogs run at him. Yeah, all right, I'll do some more. Just crept out a little bit, tempers. When that wind goes, it's about nearly 23 degrees. I was cutting wood and I was starting to feel it. Because the wind died. Typical time to cut wood when the wind stops. Not bad, is it, for September? Loch I'd had 28s, 29s, some 24s. Here I've had 23s, 24s. Not bad at all. Late summer. If you can see that. If it's reflecting, I can't tell. It's nearly 24 hours and still will not respond to the weather request. I've tried everything you can think of. Not good, is it? Eventually says weather forecast request failed. You have not been charged. It's not the point. As far as I know, it could be snowing tomorrow. Probably won't be. This is some kind of glitch. I'll contact them and I'll find out what's going on. Because it was working brilliantly at Loch Dochard, but don't tell me you've got to be in the clearing or something. I mean, look at me. I'm in a valley here, yeah, but that's the whole point of these things, isn't it? Don't tell me I've got to climb that mountain to get a good reception. There's no sign of a human, and it's nearly 4 o'clock on a Friday. I thought it'd be rammed. Stella's a bit tired now after plunging. I'm trying to keep it out as much as possible because she'll dry off and she won't be cold tonight. Got enough firewood to have a little fire start off again tonight. We'll probably go back tomorrow unless no one turns up and we just lounge around here until someone turns up. I don't want to go home, but I think you got to sometime, haven't you? It's been beautiful today. Lovely weather. I can't find, oh, she's looking stiff now. I don't know if it's a combination of the cold water or the actual swimming. Don't know. Because we've done nothing today. We ain't got no walks. Well, we did a little paddle around there. Maybe it's the cold water. Tell you what, dogs are so much chilled out here. You know, we ain't done much today, but look at them. You wouldn't get them to relax like this at home. I think it's because they can have big playgrounds, you know what I mean? They can stretch their legs. Whereas at home, the garden's big, but not big enough. With her being quiet, it calms the rest down. She's the one that sets them all off. Crazy. Tonight's dinner is something to eat. Macaroni cheese. Oh, that's my favourite. So it's crawling down my back. Get off. It is 511 calories. Oh, 29 grams of fat. Oh dear. Guilt trip. This one is chocolate chip biscuit pudding. Ooh. Calories 416. Fat per pack 10.7. Wow. Dear, oh dear. I'm going to be bad. But looking forward to it. Apart from the critters crawling down my back. I've had everything this evening. There seems to be a lot more insects today. Not the midges, not the creepy flies, different things, bigger things. So that in about half an hour. Looking forward to it. So just reading this, Glenpean Bothy, that's where we are. In a case of emergency, dial 999 or 112 and ask for police, then mountain rescue. Right? If you detect a fire, raise the alarm by shouting fire. Well, there's only us here. Evacuate the building. Any time, please take care. So if we have to raise the alarm, right, we've got phone signals available at North Shore of Loch Arkaig, see map marked. And the map's over here. So we are here, right? Just there, I don't know if it's focusing. And we would have to hike. Don't forget, there's a fire. Past the car. There. If that one's ain't working, we've got to go. Half an hour. You know how long that'd take? To hike, it's going to take an hour and a half. Even if you jumped in the car and got up there, it's going to take nearly 2 hours. By that time, the Bothy's burned to the ground. I'm coming in because it's a lovely evening, but look, zero wind. And if you look against the shadow, you can see the bugs coming up. And whilst we were out there, they were starting to fly around us and bother us. So, see the bench is getting shadow. So if you sit there, that's where you're going to get eaten. See, like even Rebel's starting to scratch. So we've had to come in and hide for a bit. So if anyone's hiking in, they're going to get eaten. Bless them. Stella says, time for a sleep. It's either that or she's dead. No, she's still alive. Just being lazy. Right, I think I'll start getting my dinner going. Finishing my coffee. Just gone 20 past 5. Sorry, I got bugs all over me as soon as I come out. There's no breeze. Remember last night and the night before there was quite a strong breeze, wasn't there? Until about 7. This evening it's done the opposite way. It's kind of, it's just stopped. Which means as soon as that sun gets a bit low, they crawl over my neck. Oh. See what I mean? Don't know if you can see it. Just pull that one off my neck. Yuck. Get in. Anyway, had my dinner, had that chocolate chip biscuit, pudding, whatever it was. My God. Excuse me. That's so stodgy. It was death by chocolate. Beautiful, but oh, that'll fill you up. I'll definitely get that for when I'm hiking and, you know, absolutely exhausted. That'll really get the sugar levels up. I was looking at my watch. I've done 3.5 miles. Oh, sorry, 3.91 miles, and only burnt 1,700 calories. And I've probably eaten 2,000. I'm going to put weight on out here. Rebel was puking a minute ago. I don't know what. So good job I got him off that antler. I don't know if that's upset him or something else. They'll pick everything up, don't they? Rogue, lie down. You're doing the tap dance. This is what she was doing last night. Exactly this. She couldn't get comfortable. And she would tap dance up there. I'd try and Rebel right next to me down here on the cold floor. And Stella was fast asleep, of course. It's always the same with them at night. So it's the same probably at home. They settle down. They're good for the first few hours. Then they get restless because they want their food about 5 o'clock. So from about 3 o'clock onwards, they're restless. Rogue, leave your bits. I don't want to see that after eating my dinner. And then I'll feed them, and then they'll sleep till about 7. So for 2 hours, not a whisper out of them. And then, as I say, 7 o'clock, they get restless again. So I have to grab that valuable sleep in between the hours they're going to be good. See, if now I'd love to keep them awake, but out there it's just bug free, bug heaven, sorry. Got firewood, filled the fire up. As again, it's not for heat, it's just have a little fire. There'll be a bit of firewood left tomorrow. If I get a chance, I've got a bug down my back. I know I have. If I get a chance, I'd like to leave about 12 tomorrow. Feed them about 11. Normally I feed them 12. Feed them at 11. Let them digest the food because they've got to carry some bits back, not much. And then I've got between 10 and 11 hours because it's only fair to stop it for these to get a break. So that means I get back about 11ish, maybe 12 at night. Just before midnight, Saturday night. We should be fine. That gives us Sunday to rest. And then back to normal routine Monday onwards. Stella, she'll probably get an extra day's rest. And then I'll just do gentle walks with her. I'd like to stay longer, but I think you can overstay your welcome as such. And this Bothy's for everyone. And there's going to be people who turn up at the weekend for sure. So we've had a good time. I can't believe we've had 2 days nearly. I mean, if it goes to tonight, we've had 2 days with no interruptions at all. Yes, Stella, you got to lie down and rest. You're stiff. But you can have a drink if you want. You want a drink? Go and get a drink. What do you want? Not me, no. If I fuss you, you just stand up. Lie down. Lie down. Rest. Oh, God. Hobble, hobble, hobble. Look. That is the river that's doing that. The cold water, I think. Because we ain't done no mileage today. So it has to be her swimming. She must stretch some muscles swimming or something. Look at her. She can hardly walk on that leg now. And it's not walking. We've done no walking today. Lie down. Must stiffen up with the cold. Just like us when we have bad knees or whatever. You know, it takes a while to loosen up. She'll be right with some painkillers and rest. She just overdoes her fun. At her age, she should be resting more. But hey, she's happy. Well, that's it. I'm going to get changed in a bit and settle down and probably show you the fire again. there ain't much to show you if there's not much to do, is there? But again, hope you enjoy these videos. I try to make you feel like you're part of the gang. As I say, please subscribe. Please pass the message on. Get whoever you know to subscribe. We need to raise some cash for mountain rescue because the demand for them is more and more, as I'm seeing through the years. There seems to be more and more people going missing as the years go on. I think it's just because since COVID, more and more people got outdoors and started doing things closer to home, you know, in a sense, not travelling abroad, but, you know, staying in the country. And as I say, you don't have to enjoy the videos, just let them run. Subscribe. I don't know if clicking the bell helps or liking. I mean, it's up to you on that bit. I don't think it really makes that much difference, but as I say, if we can raise any funds for mountain rescue, I'd be grateful. And as I say, I'll be fully transparent. I don't want a penny of it. I have enough fun doing what I'm doing now. Right, I'll see you later. Or something might happen, who knows.